Let's start today's video right off the bat with a shameless self-promotion for my press-on nail shop, Nin's Nails. ninsnails.etsy.com. I did these earlier today. This set is called Shells on the shop. It's nudie brown, funky cat eye, as I call them. I think today is going to be mostly a nail day. I have 2 other orders. One is for a chrome set, one of my favorites. So I've talked about how I do not like chrome powder, but I will get a chrome powder if it is something that I can't live without. Otherwise, I use the liquid chromes. But this one's a powder because it's so cool. It's called Black Cherry, and it's like cherry cola vibes. I love it. It's black with this red kind of iridescent. It's so cool. And this is the second time that this customer has ordered it, so they like it too. And then I just got an order for that Christmas set that I did in a couple videos ago. Christmas set with the red bows. So I'm excited to do that. I'm going to try and get them out fast so that everybody can have nails for Christmas. My new video just went up, so we'll see if it does anything to my stats. Too bad this looks so cool. He looks so cool with these on. We'll enjoy it while we can, and then we'll have to give them away. My hand is still really... Should I film some nails? Yeah, maybe. Just to have the visuals. I was talking about how I like makeup content again, and I was watching Robert Welsh because I'm so into the Jaclyn Hill situation going on right now. Anytime she resurfaces, I love to know what she's up to. She's fascinating to me. I'm not a fan, but she's fascinating, and I always kind of hope the best for her. I don't know. Gabby Hanna too. Gabby Hanna is another one who recently came out of hiding. Love to know what Gabby Hanna is up to. Now that Amber Lynn, there's no following Amber Lynn. And although she said she's coming back. Oh, but the point I was getting at was that Robert Welsh reacts to stuff and he does his makeup while he talks about it. So he's giving you visuals. I liken it to what I'm doing, showing the nails, but also yapping. It's kind of the same. Okay, so I had every intention of showing you a little bit of me making these, but the camera setup was just getting in my way, completely getting in my way. And the beauty lights make it harder. Okay? That's really why I can't give away my cat eye secrets. It's because the crappier the lighting in the room, the better the cat eye nails come out. So maybe that is a cat eye secret. I have my ceiling fan in here has just one LED tube thing, just as a little light bulb. And I think that has been why my cat eye have always come out so good. It's because of crappy lighting. If I have all of the beauty lights put up, it is so hard to see. Too many lighting sources. So when I'm doing the cat eye, I'm I can't even say. I'm too worried about what the camera is seeing. I have to worry about what I see. Okay, but I like how they came out. And that might be all from me for today. I have to clean up around here. I need to clean up around this room, and I need to do laundry really bad. I've been grinding and neglecting my laundry. So unless I have some kind of stroke of genius that I have to share with you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. I did not put on eyelashes today, and I feel like not enough. Man, I really crashed yesterday. Totally crashed last night. So not much footage yesterday, but hopefully we can make up for it today. It's going to be another nail day. So to warm up my hands this morning, Oops. I did another. This is Mom, this is your peach. Peach with the brown string. And then I made this. And when I was done, I was like, wow, this is really short. Let me see if it'll even get around my neck. And then when I put it on, I said, well, this looks like it's a perfect choker for me. So it stayed there. And I like it. So I think I'll film some nails today. It's okay, babe. Okay, I'm coming in with mood lighting. And I tried beefing up my makeup. Ugh, I'm not feeling it, so we're getting mood lighting. I filmed everything, so maybe I'll throw it in somewhere. But I talked about this in, I think it was my last video. And I had to change my verdict on it. My verdict was, I don't hate it. Now my verdict is, this is good and I really like it. It skips, so I had to keep skipping it around, so I didn't get a full feel for it. But I cut out a whole thing of me talking about it, and in it, I said, so I kept listening to it, and I was like, what does this remind me of? What does this remind me of? And I might get totally side-eyed for this, but there's something very Incubus about it. And I cut it out because I thought I was going to get totally side-eyed. That everyone would be like, no, it doesn't. And then I just took a break after doing some nails, and I'm doing the audio vent deep dive. And I see someone post that they made a comeback like 2 years ago. Someone posted that they made a comeback on the Incubus subreddit. And I'm like, oh, this must mean that they sound like Incubus, so they're sharing it to the subreddit. I'm like, you know what? I'm right. And then I go on the Wikipedia page. The singer is Brandon Boyd's brother. And like the guitar player is brothers with the guitar player in Incubus. You know, I should be a music critic. I am a music critic, but now I feel like I have validation. Also, Kevin walked by. I told Kevin about it, and I said they sound like Incubus. I also said that they sound like Hoobastank. And then I thought, what it really is like is Hoobastank. And Hoobastank reminds me of Incubus a little bit. And Hoobastank reminds me of Incubus. And Kevin says that too. But Kevin walked by and he heard it and he said, this is straight up Incubus. And I said, Kevin's a musician. If he says it, it's true. But also, they come from the same bloodline. I think this is their only album. It's very good. And there's some I've talked about it before. I love Stone Temple Pilots. There's some Stone Temple Pilots parts in it. I'm into it. I need to get a copy that doesn't skip. And on the subreddit, they were like, oh my God, this was one of my favorite. Oh, I loved Dirty Sexy Nights in Paris. I thought this was going to be so cringe. And I'm into it. I'm totally into it. But now what's going on? I don't even know what kind of footage I have for this video because I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it yesterday and I wasn't feeling it today. And I didn't do my full-blown makeup. I went back and looked at my old videos and I was like, oh my God. Well, I was like, I just let my makeup melt off. And I was just like, yeah, here I am. This is what my face does. And today, so I talked about that the ColourPop shadow sticks. And that I think it is what makes my eye makeup last longer. Doesn't last all day. Well, it makes my eye makeup last pretty well. Way better than it does without it. Today I didn't use it. When I finished the set of nails, I filmed a clip and I was just like, this isn't airing. This is not making it So I got another order for a custom set of nails, nude with rhinestones. And I don't know if I'm going to film that one. I really don't know what this video is going to have. I'm going to have to turn up my lights again. I'm already in mood lighting mode. I'm going to have to turn my lights up again. Let your hair down. So I just finished my last set of nails. Let's go over the next two blind buys. I guess I'm reviewing CDs for this video because there's not much else going on in it. The first one is Distorted Lullabies by Hours. Is that me on the cover? It's like the same eye makeup. My first impression was that this sounded very much like if you put Muse and Jeff Buckley into a blender. And there's something a little bit like U2 and like theatrical Queen elements to it. So I went on his Wikipedia page to see if he was maybe related to anybody in any of those bands. And he's not, but he did do a song with Brian May from Queen for the Spider-Man 2 soundtrack. And I think he, like one of the guys from U2, produced one of the albums. 6 out of 10. Okay, the next one is Elbow, Asleep in the Back. I've heard this before. I when I picked it up, it sounded familiar, and I said I think I've heard this before, and I have. Some of it I really love. Some of it is I'm not crazy about. But if I had to compare this to anything, I would say a little bit Dave Matthews, actually, a little bit Peter Gabriel, a little bit maybe Porcupine Tree, which Porcupine Tree was my number one played on my Spotify Wrapped. I've been getting like way more into physical media. So everything that I really listened to this year was a hard copy, but I don't have any Porcupine Tree yet. But for some reason, like I had never listened to Porcupine Tree in my life. Well, do I look like a dork to you? I don't listen to Porcupine Tree. And then it was like out of nowhere, the dork powers that be inflicted me with an insatiable thirst for Porcupine Tree out of nowhere. I woke up one morning and was just like, you know what sounds good right now? Some Porcupine Tree. And I gotta say, I've been missing out all these years by not listening to Porcupine Tree. Should we now let's review every set of nails I did the last 2 days. I started with Shells, which is from the shop. It is my favorite style to do now. It's the style that I have on. I call it Funky Cat Eye. Yeah, I love doing them. I love the effect, and I recommend. And I love a nude color. 10 out of 10. Am I allowed to give any of them not a 10 out of 10? Next, I did the Christmas set. Very fun. 10 out of 10. The next ones that I did were Black Cherry Chrome. This one I think is spectacular. The camera does not do it justice. It doesn't. But I love this one. I think it's so cool. 10 out of 10. The next set. I will never do this set ever again. Okay? The only way I will do this set ever again is if I charge double the price. I charge $50 for these. If you want to pay $100 for these and you can prove to me that it's like your engagement party or something, because they're going to look really cool. But they should be special occasion nails. I went around every single rhinestone and then did the top coat with a skinny brush. 10 out of 10. So I was going to end the video last night, and then I decided, let's keep this party going. No, no one's going to watch this far anyway, so let's just keep going. Let me show you the 2 new sweaters that I got in the mail from Poshmark. Start with this one. This is James Purse. Yeah, James Purse brand. And the seller was like, I don't know what it's made out of because I took off the tag because it was so itchy. But she was like, I think it's cashmere and wool, some kind of blend. And I said, that's good enough for me. So I think I offered 10. I think she was selling it for 13, and I was like, how about 10? Because shipping is $7. So, and I got this with the intention of maybe embroidering it. Like, I've been looking at old Abercrombie and how they used to put like sequins and beads on stuff. If I do like sequins and beads around I don't know. I have to wash it. It smells like somebody else's laundry. And now this I saw on eBay, and it's, I don't know, like it must be dead stock. This must be dead stock from Express because they had multiple sizes, and there was this color and like a reddish purpley color. And on eBay, this one was like 50 and the purpley one was like 25. And I was like, do I get the purpley one? It's so not my color, but maybe I would get it. Like I wanted something that was old but brand new. Do you know what I mean? It still has the tags on it. And then I saw this one on Poshmark and I went for this one. I was like, oh yeah. 60 mohair, 40 nylon. It says made in Hong Kong, which is how you know that it's old. Yeah, sheer mohair. The open stitch used in this yarn is prone to snagging. Take caution when putting on and removing this garment. We recommend removing any jewelry before trying on. Thank you. That's not gonna happen. I'm still wearing all my jewelry. My jewelry never comes off. I'll be careful. I wear the spikiest rings ever. It's gonna snag. But I kind of wish I got the extra small. I tried it on and it's a little bit big because I thought maybe it would have a little bit of a bell sleeve, but it doesn't really. It's still cool. But I'm almost thinking about getting the purple one anyway. Let me show you what else I've been working on. I started this morning. This I plan on hopefully cranking out and finishing today and sending it to my brother for a Christmas present. This is Zelda Majora's Mask fan art. I'll have to get better shots. Last clip was from 1:30. It is now 2:30. Here's my progress on it. Can I even show this? Is Miyamoto-san gonna sue me? I'm not selling it, Miyamoto. Miyamoto came up with Mario, Zelda, and Star Fox, right? But I think I'll be able to finish it today. Sorry, I'm not filming it, but I really want to make sure it comes out good. I don't want any kind of distractions. So I was wrapping some of Kevin's presents, and I got him the Jerry Cantrell solo album. I love that album cover. I think that's like the coolest album cover in a long time. But I got it from Amazon, and when I opened it, it was Ariana Grande, Eternal Sunshine. I was like, could they get it any more wrong? I'm trying to regain the energy. I think it's coming out really good. I can't tell because I'm so. Yeah, it's gonna look good in his media room. He has a He has a replica of the Master Sword in there. But I didn't know what I was going to do for my brother, and then I woke up. All of my best ideas come to me as soon as I wake up in the morning, or even before I wake up. When I just like open my eyes a little bit. Yeah, I woke up. It was like it wasn't even like 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up and it was just like Majora's Mask. And then I have to just hit it as soon as I wake up. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. That's something that I have discovered. I like to front load my day. Well, because I've been doing jewelry and nails and art. My days have been longer. You know what I might do? So with this, one of the things that I like to do, like with this had to be like so perfect. It's kind of geometric. So for this, what I did was I drew it up on Clip Studio Paint and then printed it out on this cardstock, which this cardstock is really nice to draw on. It's very smooth. And so I printed it out on the cardstock, and you could see that it's gray. Like I used a gray paintbrush in Clip Studio Paint. And what I think I'm going to do is go in with white ink and do highlights over those, because some of these are supposed to be white. Yeah, admittedly, I've never beaten a Zelda game. I think I've started both Majora's Mask and what's the other one? The other N64 one. Ocarina of Time. I've started both of them, but never finished them. I also realized I never finished Silk Song, and I don't really have the desire to either. I got so pissed off at Silk Song. You know what game I was playing that I think I'm way too stupid for? Have you ever heard of Blueprints? Very cool game. It's a roguelike, which means that when you game over, you start from the beginning. And this one you can get some upgrades. I think I was able to get 2, but I was only able to get them because I looked it up on the internet. I'm like, how could anybody play this game without cheating? So hard. The premise of the game is that you get your uncle's estate, and you have to reach room 47 or something. You have to reach a room at the end of the house, but you are opening doors and you're drafting the rooms, and you have to be able to draft the rooms in such a way that gets you to the room at the end. That's probably I'm trying not to give too much away, but it's a super cool game. Yeah. Sorry, I'll check back later. Okay, so the original idea was to do some white ink. Remember when I got these? The white ink isn't doing anything. It is so not showing up. So now the idea, and I also have a jelly roll. It's not doing anything. I even tried with a paintbrush, just painting it on. So now the new idea is to gold leaf those details. Might be kind of cool. I'm going to gold leaf them. So you will watch me do that. Dude, I hate gold foil. Put it on the list of my enemies. Gold foil. It's so messy and hard to work with, but it looks kind of cool. It looks cool. Even though it's a little bit messy, it's cool. It kind of fits the vibe for it to be a little bit messy. That looks pretty cool. Hope he likes it. Hopefully you enjoyed that unsatisfying gold leaf footage. This may not have been the best vlog I've ever made, but I'm very pleased with the work that I did in it. And that's kind of what this whole thing has been about for me. This channel has been a bit of a like get my mojo back project. I I lost my chops for a while, lost my confidence for a while, and that's the real, that's the whole point of this. I've been working really hard, and I've been doing what I think is very good work. Again, showing no signs of stopping. If you made it to the end of this video, I want to thank you so much. It wasn't easy. Leave me the purple heart emoji if you made it to the end. I love you. It really means a lot to me. I will see you next time. Bye.